Hello everyone, I am here with another video. In today's class, we will move further to IRDA, it is 1999, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, that we will discuss. In previous class, we have discussed, as you know, that is Insurance Act 1938, and also we have gone through General Insurance Business Nationalization Act, how government have bring nationalization to insurance business. Then also we have looked into Insurance Regulatory Authority. That all points we have discussed in our previous class. In today's class, we will move further to IRDA 1999. Bring one committee. Okay, government have set up one committee to reform insurance sector, because they have government have bring LPG liberalization, privatization, and globalization. Because of that one, government have bring set up one committee under the chairmanship of Shri Aryan Malhotra, who is ex-governor of RBI. This committee, Shri Aryan Malhotra, they recommended to bring more effective, to bring insurance into global trend. Because of that one, what will happen? They set up few policies they have recommended to government. To going with that policy, government have pursued with that one recommendation, and they have formed provisional, it is not original, provisional IRD have they have started. That is in 1996. Once it replace, what it replace means, it is controller of insurance, that is under Insurance Act 1938. It replaced that one, that is IRDA, provisional in IRDA replace controller of insurance. This controller of insurance work under Ministry of Commerce and later on Ministry of Finance. It both will work now. Later on, once this decision is seem to be working, government have finally government have took initiative, and they have set up their this one. They remove this provision and they set up their this IRDA. Okay, they set up IRDA under IRDA Act 1999. And now in India, if someone want to open insurance sector or regulator, regulator, that is regulator of insurance in monitoring as everything, monitoring operation, everything run under IRDAI, and IRDAI head office in Hyderabad. Now moving forward to aims of IRDAI. Majorly three aims are the first one, to protect interest of consumer. Okay, very important, no, to protect interest of consumer. If IRDAI doesn't certify consumer, means consumer won't take insurance policy. So first they have to protect consumer, because of them only business is growing. Okay, so first they have to protect that one. So what they will do, they will check insurance company whether they are paying or settlementing their claim or not. Okay, through that one, whether company are following terms and condition or not, whether they are charging more premium from consumer or not. Okay, that everything they will try to check, monitor. IRDA monitor that thing, that is settlement percentage, claim, as well as a premium, how much amount insurance company is collecting from insurance. Like that, IRDA will protect interest of consumer. Second one will be to ensure financial soundness of insurance industry. That is, financial soundness is very important. Okay, solvency position is very important. If insurance company have to run, otherwise company will suffer losses, and then they have to wind up. Instead of that one, what they will do, they will check whether they are following all rules and regulation, whether they are investing enough amount. Okay, is there any corruption or fraud running in insurance business? Okay, everything they will check up. Like that, they will, what they will do, they will provide soundness in insurance industry. Then last one is to provide, to make a way, to pave the way or make a way to help a healthy growth of the insurance market, where both government and private player play simultaneous. That is, competition is very important, no? So what they will do, they will build up competition, that is healthy growth. Okay, healthy growth. If you want to achieve growth, means competition is also necessary, between whom, government as well as private prayer, because LPG has come earlier. What we have seen in this one General Nationalization Act, okay, 1972. In that one, we have gone through that all private industries, insurance companies converted into government. Later on, because of IRDA, they have bring private entrepreneur. That is because of globalization. That is 1991 policy. Because LPG policy. Because of that one, to make a way, okay, to make a way to healthy growth of insurance market between both government as well as private. They provide a way, okay, they will provide option to they make a way for competition, okay, they make a way for competition between both government as well as private players. And these are all the aims comes under IRDA. Majorly it focus on three major area. Okay, first consumer, then financial soundness of industry, and then healthy growth, that is competition between government as well as private players. Duties of IRDA. First will be issue of registration certificate. Okay, earlier what we have seen, Insurance Act 1938, they used to issue, okay, if any business want to open insurance of, if any company want to open insurance company, then they have to collect permission from Insurance Act 1938. Later on, once this, after 1999, once this IRDA have came into force, if any business want to take insurance, that is they have to collect permission from, they have to get permission from IRDA, that is issue certificate registration to applicant interested in insurance business, and also to renew, that is per year. We have seen, no, in previous one only, per year they have to renew, then modify. If they are doing life insurance, then they want to change into general, or else from general to life, or else motor, any modification is there, that also is done under IRDA only. Then withdrawal, if they want to withdraw anything policies, then that also comes under IRDA. If they have to take permission from IRDA, then suspend or else cancellation, such registration is taken under IRDA only. That is they can withdraw, okay, IRDA can withdraw permission, and they can suspend that registration of any insurance business, or else cancellation, that is cancellation of such registration. Everything comes under which one? IRDA. Earlier it is under Insurance Act 1938. Now from 1999 till now, the everything is every process is run under IRDA, IRDAI, that is IRDA Act 1999. Then second duties of IRDA is to, okay, RS function, okay, function of IRDA also you can write down. Duties specify requisite qualification in practices, practical training. Okay, earlier we have seen, if agent want to sex provision also we have gone through, that is Insurance Act 1938. If any agent have to be there, okay, insurance agent, they have to get permission from Insurance Act 1938. They have to get permission from that one act, okay, they have to fulfill the condition which is required for agent. Now this qualification as well as practical training, both will be provided under IRDA only. Nowadays this is IRDA only gone through that type of rule, terms and conditions. First, earlier it is the issue of certificate, then next qualification, then code of conduct or survey, as well as losses. Okay, it control everything. Okay, code of conduct also, whether terms and condition is followed by general insurance or not, whether insurance company is following the rules and regulation of which is planned by, okay, which is stated by this one, okay, IRDA, whether they are following the terms and condition or not. Okay, they have to think. If they are not following, what they will do, they will withdraw registration, they will suspend that account, or else they will cancel. Okay, everything. Okay, first they will provide, if anyone is interested in insurance business, they will provide registration, okay, to applicant. Then they will, what they will do, they will check, okay, if any agent have to be work under that one, what they will do, they will provide permission for that one. They will check qualification, and they also, if qualification is enough, then they will provide practical training to intermediaries or else for agent. Then specify code of conduct, that is code of terms and condition they will provide. Then levy fees, that is how much fees they have to collect, and other charges for carrying out the purpose of this act. That is, they can levy fees, okay, this while registration or else for renew, okay, you have to pay fees, okay, you have to pay fees. That is other charges for carrying on this purpose, means they have to run all this thing, no, they have to check and they have to monitor. Because of that one, they will collect fees from an insurance company also, okay, that is levy fees and other charges they will carry, because of carrying out this act. Because of this purpose, they will collect amount from insurance business. Then control and regulate the rate, terms and condition that may be offered by insurer in respect of general insurance business. Okay, control, regulate the rate, terms and condition that may be offered by insurer in respect of general insurance business. That is, they will check, okay, whether terms and condition is in the interest of consumer or not. Okay, because first aim is what, to protect the interest of consumer. Because of that one, they will check whether the rate and terms and condition which is stated by whom, insurer, whether this is with the interest of consumer or not, whether they are justifying that aim or not. Okay, they will check that one. Okay, if not there, that then they will come and they will change. Okay, that is, they will regulate and as well as they will control. If any rate, if they are charging more rate, means what they will do, they will control and regulate, and they will in order this insurer to charge less amount from consumer. Then regulate investment of fund by insurance company. Like this also we have gone through, if you remember, that is in section Insurance Act 1938. That is, they will indicate, okay, regulation is also there, no, in that one also, maybe 64 years something. Oh, okay, under that provision, insurance company will state, no, like that here also, IRDA indicate, okay, how much investment have to be done by insurance company. That is, how much fund they that is enough, okay, they have to maintain. That is, for margin of safety, how much they have to maintain, for solvency position, how much fund they have to maintain, and surplus, how much they have to invest, and where they have to invest. And that all will be regulated, whether they have to invest in long term as or else for short term. If they have to invest in long term, how much percent? If they have to invest in short term, how much percent? Okay, everything that also regulated under IRDA. Then regulate maintenance of margin of safety, like discussed now. They will regulate, okay, margin of solvency position in company is there or not. So if solvency position is not there, means they are incurring losses, then they have to suffer. That is working, they don't have working capital. If surplus is there, if they invest all 100%, means what about working capital? Okay, solvency position is also there, no. Suddenly if one or two customer come and they claim, okay, for paying, for settlementing or for paying compensation to that insurer, if a company don't have enough amount, then what will happen? Because of that one, they have to maintain enough margin of solvency position in company. Remaining they have to invest. That also regulated by IRDAI. Then adjudication, that is of dispute. Okay, they will, if any dispute is there, that they will judge. Okay, that is, they will provide justification for that one. That is a dispute between insurer and insurance intermediaries, that is agent as well as insurance insurer. If both of them, if any have dispute, in between both, if any dispute is there, that also settled by this IRDA. Then supervise the function of tariff advisory committee. Okay, advisory committee is the no tariff, that also supervise functioning of them. Specify percentage of life and general insurance business to be undertaken by whom? Insurer in rural or social sector. That is, they will provide to promote. We have discussed now in GIC what they will do to bring social sector. Okay, so equality in social sector, as well as promotion of insurance in rural sector, and also lower policies premium. That is the mission of GIC. No, it also carried that one also. This IRDA also planned to undertaken policies and check whether how much life and insurance sector, okay, they are set upping in rural or else in social sector. or else what will happen, they will set up, okay, general insurance or life insurance, they will set up their corporation or this one branches in only urban area. They also set up, they also check whether they are opening their branches in rural sector or else social sector, or and which are the policies to promote them, okay, what are the policies they are creating for rural people, okay, for we have seen for farmer how much policies they have set up. Position of authority similar to IRA, where one chairman, 5 whole time, okay, not more than 5 are full time members, then not more than 4 part time members, all will be appointed by who? Central government. That is for chairman 65 years, for full time members 62 years. Then for this one full time 5 years holding period, for part time members, that is holding period is 62, holding period not more than 5 years. Like that, this appointment of authorities runs through in IRDA also. Hope you have understand today's class.